start sitting cross-legged and have your left leg to the front today. Your left leg. So the left leg to the front. Cross, well, Annette, a little bit more, cross more your shin bones. And then see if you can take your hands behind you. If you reach to the floor, otherwise put your hands onto your support, your fingertips, extend them down towards the floor. And then press your fingertips into the floor to lift both sides of your trunk up. I will be brave, my first leg. So lift both sides of your trunk, your armpits, lift them away from your outer hips. Spread well your clavicles. Then pin your shoulders back and simultaneously the top of your shoulder blades, press them forward. Anna, lift your chin a little bit. Then feel your sitting bones pressing down, the front of your sitting bones especially, and your groins. Here, your groins have to move down. They have to move down. The inner thighs have to move down so that the top of your sacrum moves in and you have the curve in your lumbar. So we want to respect our natural curves. Have your head back, have your head in the middle of your shoulders. And then join your palms in front of you. Bring the base of your thumbs to touch the base of your sternum. Join your palms there. And the nails of your thumbs, the top of your thumbs, let them push against the top of your sternum. Your elbows are in line. And lift a little bit and let your, Annette, let your elbows drop a little bit. Imagine that like you have a weight in your elbows and they're dropping down. Then close your eyes and feel your feet on the floor. Release your feet. Your sitting bones, both of them, press them firmly into your support. And then have the feeling that your thighs are dropping down towards your knees. The crown of your head is lifting up, it's extending up towards the ceiling. And the sides of your neck are long. So from your perineum towards the crown of your head, you want to lift your spine up. Then you have a curve behind your neck, your cervical spine, and then there's a natural curve in your lumbar spine. Let your inner thighs roll down, your groins are moving into the body. And then use your inhalations to lift the front of your body up, to spread from the center chest out towards the side. And when you exhale, let the skin from your shoulders drop down towards your buttocks. Feel the front of your body, the back of your body, that they have the same length. Feel both of your shoulder blades resisting into the body and then sliding down. The whole of your abdomen as well is resisting back towards your spine. And then it's lifting up. They're like two forces. One from the front and one from the back. Silently chant the 3 Oms, and then we do them together. your chest lifted. Exhale, lower your head down towards your hands, towards your heart. Then drop your hands onto your thighs. Keep your eyes closed and raise your head. And feel that your head, your chest, your pelvis, they're all on one and the same line. Be aware of your lower ribs. Keep them spreading and resisting back towards the back ribs. The crown of your head is extending up. And then be aware of your own existence in this present moment. Very gently open your eyes. Change the cross of your legs. Put the other leg to the front. Then we're going to do one Sparsha. So be aware of your lower ribs. Don't push them forward. Inhale, raise your arms up for Urdhva Hastasana. Stand up. Press your sitting bones down. Inhale, lift up. And when you exhale, turn towards your right. Lift better, lift your sternum more. And then take your hands down. Take your left hand behind the knee and the right hand, take it onto your brief, onto the blanket, onto the floor, wherever you reach. Then press your sitting bones down. Close your eyes a moment. Press your sitting bones down, let the inner thighs roll in, the groins move into the body. And you inhale to lift up, exhale, turn. And start turning from the lower part of your abdomen, below your navel bend. Inhale, lift up, exhale, turn the skin there, below your navel bend. Then again, you inhale, exhale, turn above your navel, from the left to the right. And then your diaphragm, your armpit, chest. And with your eyes closed, if the skin at the back of your body is dropping down, the sides of your neck are long, then you exhale and turn your head with your eyes closed to look over your right shoulder. Open your eyes, come back to the center. Have your outer hips compact, gripping. Inhale, lift your arms up again without lifting, pushing your chest forward. Lift up. Exhale, turn towards the left. Keep your arms extending first. And then exhale, take your arms down. Turn, look towards the left wall, close your eyes. Feel the right side of your trunk, that you have not shortened it. Lift your right arm, your chest up. Push your shoulder blades well in. And then slowly you inhale to lift up. Exhale, start to turn from the lower part of your abdomen. Every time you inhale, you lift up. Exhale, you turn some more. Then feel the skin at the back of your body. Let it drop. Your trapezius muscles are dropping. And the neck is free. And then turn your head to look over your left shoulder with your eyes closed. You inhale to do the extension and you exhale to turn. From your right ribs, turn forward. See if you can turn some more. Exhale, open your eyes, come back to the center and extend your legs. Extend your legs. Now we're going to do Adho Mukha Virata, but with your two bricks, and have your bricks high. So if you need a blanket under your shin bones, use it. So you have your bricks, all of you have your bricks high. You join your big toes, widen your knees, and then you just place your palms onto the bricks. First you walk them forward. Then you place your palms onto the bricks and then you spread all the fingers, spread them away. Don't drag your body to the floor. Keep your trunk parallel towards the floor. Keep your ears parallel towards your shoulders and towards your arms. And push well your palms into the brick. First, see how far can you extend the bricks forward. Release a little bit your head, Paula, just a tiny bit, so that the back of your head is in line with your sacrum. And then feel the front of your body, that it's long, tall, and the back of your body, same length, as if you were sitting up before. When you inhale, you extend the front of your body, and when you exhale, the back of your body. Feel the inner arms moving up and the outer arms dropping down. And the sides of your neck, feel them long, long and free. Feel the rotation of your upper arms so that the back of your shoulders, the top of your shoulders, you can feel that they're spreading from your seventh cervical out towards the sides. From the inner knees, draw back towards your groins. And then raise your head, come up onto your knees, take your bricks forward. Put your hands onto the floor, spread your palms again, tuck your toes under, and then exhale, come up into Adho Mukha Svanasana. And first look forward first, so you make sure that your palms are pressing down, that you don't drop your arms to the floor. Then you release your head. Give a good push in your hands to press your hips up towards the ceiling. The outer hips, they want to lift up towards the ceiling. Then lift your inner thighs up. The front of your thighs, lift them up. And then from the root of your thighs, push your thighs back. And you can extend your heels back and down. If they go down, if they don't go down, keep them up. And Anna, push your thighs more. Yeah, well done, all of you. Thumb and index finger, Maria, well down. The more you press your thumb and your index finger down, the more you can feel your inner arms. And then look forward, walk forward. Then take your bricks. And then we're going to do Ardha Uttanasana. Have your feet as wide as your hips. Bring your bricks, you can bring your bricks actually forward. I want you to have your legs perpendicular. And then you look along the floor. All of you have your bricks tall. Have your bricks, I don't want you to drop your lumbar. So you have to just extend, and you want the front of your body and the back of your body the same length. I'm taking off my second layer. Look forward, look along the floor, and press well your heels down. Anna, you have to push your thighs back. All of you look at your feet and lift your toes, lift only your toes off the floor, lift your toes off the floor. Then look forward and feel the front of your thighs pushing back. The back of your calves, you have to extend them down, and the front of your thighs are extending back. Good. Then leave your legs as they are. Don't move your legs, and just see, can you move your hands a little bit more forward, but without moving your legs anymore. Push the front of your thighs back and push the front of your thighs back. This way. And then look along the floor. Feel that the front of your body is long, the back of your body is long. Your navel band is moving up towards your spine. Press your heels firmly down and then let go of your bricks. Hold on to your elbows and extend your trunk down. And then first look at your feet, that you have a space between each toe, especially between the fourth and the little toe. Then your elbows, they have to extend down towards the floor. And it's your sacrum which wants to move more towards your legs, Isabella. Push your sacrum in, all of you. And keep extending from the back of your knees down towards your heels. Annette, a little bit forward your buttocks. Roll your buttocks forward, and not to fall forward. Well done, Maya. Not to fall forward. You have to resist the inner thighs back. Delia as well, roll your buttocks forward a little bit, so that the weight comes onto the arches of your feet. And change the cross of your arms. And with every exhalation, see if you can pull your trunk further down. Keep your inner thighs lifting so your buttocks move easier towards your trunk. And the back of your head, keep it soft. Shoulder blades well in and your elbows away from your shin bones. And release hands. Put your hands onto your hips. Press your big toes firmly into the floor. Inhale, come up, look up towards the ceiling so that the top of your sternum is nice and broad. And then look straight ahead and release your arms. So now we're going to do a sort of Paryanthasana, but without the legs in Virasana. Just I'll show you. You need your 2 bricks. Have a blanket. Listen, I don't want you to lower the bricks. If you need more height, then you put more height onto your blanket. So first we're going to try it with the blanket. So if I show you, you sit on the blanket, you have your legs bent, so you have to go in with your legs bent. Then the first brick is behind your dorsal spine, so in between your shoulder blades. If you have a bra strap or underwear your t-shirt, where your bra strap is or the line of your t-shirt, and then the second brick is high as well, goes under your head. Maybe some of you need more height under your head, then you can stick a blanket there or whatever. And then keep your legs bent a moment and take your arms out wide to the sides. And it doesn't matter if your hands do not reach the floor. And keep your legs bent. And if you need more height, then well done that. If you need more, but keep your legs closed. Keep your legs closed, yes, and bent, yes. Keep them there, yes. Don't open your knees. Okay. And if you want, Donatella, you can probably put the other brick on. Yeah, that's fine, yes. Yeah, good. Okay, and Maria, keep your legs bent. All of you keep your legs bent. Keep your arms out to the sides, your palms up. It doesn't matter if your arms are not reaching the floor. So feel the first brick in your dorsal spine. And the second brick is pulling the occipital bone away from your shoulders. Probably, Babette, a little bit higher the brick under your dorsal spine. Just a little bit higher. Good. See, Mary, if you can spread your arms a little bit more. Even if the palms are not there, even if the hands are not touching the floor, it doesn't matter. Okay. Is this okay, Donatella? With your neck? Yeah. Good. Then, all of you, cross your legs. Take your arms up towards the ceiling. Hold on to your elbows. And then take your arms over your head. And then you can close your eyes. So if you divide your armpits in two, if you draw a line in the center of your armpits, one part of your armpit has to extend towards your elbows, and the elbows want to move down. The other half of your armpit, which is more towards your chest, wants to move away, wants to move towards your chest. Cross your legs well. And then draw a line from the center of the cross of your legs, your spine, your head, the cross of your arms. All one and the same line. And from that line, spread everything out towards the sides. And keep breathing. Smooth, long inhalations. Smooth, long exhalation. First brick is like pushing, like a fist, pushing your dorsal spine in to open the center chest more. And your arms, your elbows, they would like to go further down towards the floor. Breathe into your armpits. You exhale, release any tension there. Then change the cross of your legs and the fold of your arms. And then feel your lower ribs. They should not come towards your face. They're staying there. They're spreading from the center out towards the sides. But there's not much movement there. If it's too much, Nadia, you can just put more under your buttocks. And keep breathing and divide your armpits into half. One half goes with your arms, which try to go more down towards the floor. And the other pit of armpit are moving more towards your chest. Long, smooth inhalations, long, smooth exhalations. And feel if one side is completely different than the other. Just take your arms back forward. Release your arms. Keep your eyes closed. You can hold on to the sides of your mat, and you can put your palms down. And when you exhale, push yourself up sitting, and then stay there sitting with your eyes closed. Have your hands onto your thighs. Don't push your chest forward. Have your head, your chest, and your pelvis all on one and the same line. And then feel the resonance of the pose, of the bricks, I should say. One in between your dorsal spine, lifting the front chest more. And the other one was behind the head, extending the occipital bone away from your shoulders. And very gently open your eyes, extend your legs. And now I want you to do again Adho Mukha Svanasana, but I want you to have your head supported. So it doesn't matter if you have a high brick, a small brick or blanket. See what you need to have your head supported. But remember, if you have the support is not in between your hands. The support is under your sternum because you want to bring your head there. So when you tuck your toes under, first find your support. So I need blanket as well. And then bring your head onto the support and keep your arms away from the floor, your legs away from the floor. But first find your support and then bend your legs so that you can go all up together. Good. I think that is too tall, Stefan. You can lower the brick, I'm sure. Yes. Good. Then come down, Bertha, come down first. Annette, come down as well. Annette, you have to bring your brick a little bit more towards your sternum. Good. And then again, tuck your toes under. Exhale, come up. Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then let your head rest. Yes, well done. Bertha. And then push your thighs a little bit more back, Bertha. You can rest or your forehead onto the brick, or the hairline, or the crown of your head, whatever rests. And Delia, you need to bring the brick more towards your feet as well, and your arms a little bit further away. If your hands are sliding, you can hold onto the sides of your mat. And feel the whole of your abdominal region. Feel it broad, long, and moving back. Keep your breath quiet. And distribute your weight on your hands, on your feet, and as well on your head. Lift your inner thighs up more. Yes, Isabella. And the outer knees, push them back. Keep breathing. Feel the sides of your neck long. Push your thighs, Anna, back. Yes. And after a bit you're losing it, but you're fine. Push your thighs well back. Just 20 seconds to go. Keep breathe. Long, smooth inhalations. Long, smooth exhalations. And then with your hands, walk back. Do Uttanasana. Keep your hands down. If you can reach the floor, put your hands onto the floor. Release the back of your head. If you don't reach the floor, you can put your hands onto your shin bones. Look at your knees. Pull your knees up. If your fingertips are on the floor, use your fingertips to release the sides of your neck. Then just look forward, and we're going to do Padangusthasana. Take your two fingers from where you are, stick them underneath your big toes, the two fingers, and then your big toes have to press onto your fingers, and your thumbs want to press onto your big toes. And then I want you to look forward, bring your arms away from your legs, and your legs away from your arms. And if you don't reach your big toes, you can stick it out there. Keep your legs straight, Anna, and look forward. Bertha, lift more your chin, Stefan as well, lift more your chin. All of you, turn your elbows forward. Turn your elbows forward so you can feel the rotation of your upper arms. But keep your thighs pushing back. You have to roll your buttocks forward, Annette. Roll your buttocks forward. Extend all of you, your calves towards your heels. And the inner thighs, lift them up. Your navel band has to spread. So if this is your maximum, you stay there. Otherwise, bend your elbows, keep looking to the floor. Bend your elbows, keep your face parallel to the floor, and keep bending your elbows out to the sides. When you've done your maximum, keep pushing your big toes into your fingers, and then you release your head. But don't release your shoulders. Your shoulders have to move up, away from the floor. And breathe into the back of your legs. Breathe into the back of your calves. Exhale, spread. Then the back of your knees. Inhale, exhale, spread. The back of your thighs keep spread. And your shoulders, keep them away from your ears. Buttocks forward, Delia, keep your buttocks forward. And release, Isabella, your head a little bit more. Then hold on to your big toes, look forward, straighten your arms again. Take your arms away from your legs, your shoulders away from your ears. Look along the floor. Bring your hands onto your hips. Press your big toes down and then inhale, come up again. Look up towards the ceiling and then look straight ahead. And we're going to do it one more time, so stay there. Press well your big toes down, the center heels down. Look straight ahead, spread your clavicles. Inhale, raise your arms for Urdhva Hastasana. Press your calves into the floor, into the heels. And then exhale, come down one more time. Put the two fingers under your big toes, and then your big toes are pushing your fingers down. The fingers want to lift the big toes up so that you have a reaction on the sides of your neck. And your thumbs are pushing down. And then look forward first. More better, look forward. Pull bottom sternum to top sternum. See if you can spread your clavicles, buttocks forward here. But then push your hands, your arms further away from your legs. And then keep your navel bent up. Exhale, bend your elbows if you can, and come into Padangusthasana. And release your head. Elbows out to the side, sacrum into the body. And your shoulders away from your head. And if you can, bring your head towards your shin bones. Then look up, straighten your arms. Stay there. And now I want you to stick your palm under your foot so that the base of your big toe is pressing the base of your thumbs down. See if you can get both hands under your feet, and then again look along the floor. Keep your legs straight, Roshi. Lift your kneecaps up. Look along the floor. Look along the floor. Take your arms away from your thighs away from your arms, your hip bones, lift them towards your chest. If this is your maximum, you stay there. Otherwise, one more time, bend your elbows out to the sides. Keep your face parallel to the floor first and drag your trunk down. And then release your head. But not your shoulders. Your shoulders have to move away from the floor. Buttocks forward, Stefan, take your buttocks forward. And then straighten your arms again. Look along the floor, release your hands. Bring your hands onto your hips. Press your big toes down and then inhale, come up again. And look straight ahead. And then this one we repeat, if you can, with your feet together. If it's too much, you can just take your feet apart again. So give me a side view, Isabella. Give me a side view so I can see you better. Extend your arms down first. Take your head back. Tip of your shoulders back, your shoulder blades well in. So first you are in Tadasana. Then you inhale, raise your arms for Urdhva Hastasana. And again, divide your armpits. Half of the armpit is moving towards your arm. And the other arm, the armpit is staying down towards your chest. Inhale, exhale, bend forward. And see if you can stick your palms under your feet. As much as you can, your feet together. And then look along the floor. Lift if you can, and then Donatella, lift your chin a little bit more. Maya, roll your buttocks forward. Keep lifting your inner thighs up, the root of your thighs, lift them up. And then see, can you bend your elbows and go down. So Pada Hastasana. And then release your head. When you're down, release your head. Good. And look along the floor. Release your hands. Bring them back onto your hips. Press your big toes. Inhale, come all the way up. Look up towards the ceiling. And then look straight ahead. And then just move to the front of your mat. Press your big toes down, extend your arms down for Tadasana. Feel that your heels are moving down. Then inhale, raise your arms for Urdhva Hastasana. If you're on period today, just stay in Urdhva Hastasana. Otherwise, inhale, lift up, exhale, Utkatasana. Bend your legs, keep your arms in line with your ears, and see if you can bring your thighs parallel towards the floor. From your inner knees towards your groins, extend. The skin of your shin bones has to lift up. And with your next exhalation, all of you bend down, Uttanasana. Squeeze your outer shin bones, squeeze your outer knees. Then bend your legs, place your hands down, step your right leg back, then the left leg, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then feel from your wrists towards your outer hips. Feel a straight line. Push your thighs back very more. And you have to feel that your shoulders are on this line as well. Same thing with your legs. From your hips towards your outer ankle bones, one straight line. And your knees are on that line as well. Then look forward, step your left leg forward, then your right leg forward, Uttanasana. Look along the floor, bring your arms with you. Inhale, come up into Urdhva Hastasana. And then exhale, take your arms down for Tadasana. So two more. Inhale, raise your arms, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Utkatasana. And stay there. Feel the weight on your heels. Feel your weight. Come a little bit more down there, and feel more weight onto your heels. Then inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, come down into Uttanasana. And stay there. Feel the weight onto the arches of your feet. Then bend your legs. Step your left leg back, then the right leg back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Press your palms into the floor and press your hips up. Then look forward, step your right leg forward, then the left leg forward. As many steps as you need. Stay down in Uttanasana. Then again, look along the floor, take your arms with you, come up, Urdhva Hastasana, in Tadasana, and then exhale, take your arms down. Weight your heels, put your weight onto your heels one more time. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, Utkatasana. Good. Inhale, exhale, come into Uttanasana. Then bend your legs. If you can, jump or step back for Adho Mukha Svanasana. Don't collapse your arms. Keep your elbows away from the floor. Then again, divide your armpits. Half of the armpits are moving towards your hands, and the other one is moving up towards your hips. Then bend your knees, join your big toes, and do Adho Mukha Virasana. And here as well, you have to keep your arms away from the floor. Then lift your head, walk your hands back, join your knees for Vajrasana. And then let us try to do Gomukhasana sitting from here. So come forward, take your right leg over the left, and then see if you can sit back. If you cannot sit back, you can sit on, you can stick a brick under the right butt. Otherwise, you're sitting actually onto your left heel. And then inhale, raise your arms up for Urdhva Hastasana. And just interlock your thumbs. Look straight ahead, interlock your thumbs. And lift with your arms, lift your spine out of your hips. Lift back the bottom sternum to top sternum. You have to lift the skin there. Change the interlock of your fingers and keep extending your arms up. And take your arms back down. Come back onto your knees. Change your legs. Take your right leg back and then bring your left leg over. So in an ideal world, all the 10 toes have to point back. But I have so much flesh that will never happen. Probably with Roshin and with Donatella it will happen, and Maria as well. So, but if you lose balance, just sit with your left sitting bone onto your brick. Otherwise, bring your shoulders well back, lift your chin once you're there, Bertie, and then raise your arms up again. Interlock your thumbs. And keep your arms straight like that. From your elbows towards your wrists, and from your elbows towards your inner shoulders. Extend. Don't push your lower ribs. Change the interlock of your fingers. And exhale, come back down, release your legs, and then do one more Adho Mukha Svanasana and feel the compactness of your hips. And then walk forward, put your hands onto your hips, look along the floor, press your big toes, inhale, come up, look straight ahead, and then turn towards me. Turn towards me, and I want you to sit in Dandasana, and we can all sit on a blanket. Sit on a blanket. Second time is we do without the blanket. So sit on the blanket and extend your legs in front of you. Good. So first I want you to take your right leg, just put your right foot against your thigh, like when you do a Vrikshasana. If the right knee is high up in the air, you can use a brick and stick it under. Put your hands behind you, lift your trunk up, extend your thigh towards the knee and extend the left heel away. Then inhale, raise your arms up, keep your right ribs turning in a little bit, like when we do Janu Shirshasana. Actually, it's sort of Janu Shirshasana. Right ribs in, or like in Trikonasana, and your thigh has to turn from inside out. Look up, exhale, calm down. If you reach to your foot, hold on to your foot, otherwise hold on to your shin bone, wherever you reach. But first again, I want you to look up, Take your arms away from your thigh. First look up so that all the structure underneath your neck can move into the body. Spread your clavicles, take your shoulder blades well in, turn your navel towards your left thigh, and then remember, if this is your maximum, you stay like this. Otherwise, you bend your elbows, drag your spine towards your foot, and then lean over your leg. And release your head. Keep your elbows out to the sides. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And keep turning your navel. Your right ribs have to move down. Sacrum, push your sacrum into the body, towards the leg. Then look up, straighten your arms again. Turn your palms forward, turn towards your right leg, turn your navel towards your right knee, and then come over your right knee. And keep your left heel extended. Keep your navel turning to the right. And now it's the right ribs which come down. Then walk your hands back. Come to the center. Only lift your right arm, come down, see if you can hold onto your left big toe, and then take the other arm back. You can keep it in the air, you can keep it in the air, but turn your left shoulder back, back, back. Take your head back, and then turn your head to look towards your left thumb. Lift your sternum. Turn from your right ribs, turn forward. Your right ribs are coming forward and the left ribs are moving back. Then come back forward. Now you bend your left leg. Hold on to your foot and then see if you can raise your leg up. If you don't reach at your foot, you can hold onto your shin bone, onto your knee, wherever you reach, but keep the inner heel extended. First, keep your head, your shoulders away from the leg, the arms away from the leg away from your arms. Turn your navel towards your left thigh, and then if you can, bend your elbows, take your leg and your trunk together towards the center. And if you can, rest your forehead onto your shin bone. And keep turning your navel. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. And then raise your head, take your leg down, come into Baddha Konasana. If you're sitting too low, just bring your feet forward. Just bring your feet forward, hold on to your shin bones, and then just move your knees a little bit. Move your knees to release your groins. And then draw your left foot a little bit closer and extend your right leg. And you can push your foot against the thigh. Inhale, raise your arms up. Keep the inner right heel, keep it extending forward. Turn your left ribs a little bit forward while your left thigh is moving away from you. Look up, lift up with your hands. You want to lift your spine out of your hips. Then you come forward and look up, look up, look up. From the center of your right heel towards your sitting bone, draw one line and that line press it down. Turn your navel towards your right. Inhale, exhale, bend your elbows and pull your trunk towards your foot, and then see if you can lean over your leg. Shoulders away from your ears. And keep breathing. The sides of your neck are long. Then raise your head up again. Extend your arms up. Turn your palms towards me. Turn towards your left knee. So really turn your navel. Come down. If your hands go only to here, you keep them here. It's more important that you extend your right inner heel and then see if you can go a little bit over your leg and press your palms down. Turn your navel towards your left thigh and sat the right head of your femur bone back into its socket. Then walk back. Turn to the center, raise your left arm up, come forward, hold on to the foot wherever you reach, and then take the other arm back, keep it in the air, and keep your right shoulder moving back. Turn your head. First keep your ears in line with your shoulders, take your right arm further back, and if you can turn your head to look towards your right thumb. Inhale, lift up, exhale, turn. And feel the difference, one side and the other. And then come back, bend your right leg, hold on to your foot, and then exhale, raise your leg up. You can hold it everywhere, wherever you reach. But you shouldn't see the inner heel when you look at your foot. Pull well your kneecap up. First your leg and your trunk, you can lean back a little bit with your trunk. They're away from the center line. And when you exhale, you bend your elbows and you draw the leg and the trunk together towards the center. And your shoulders away from your ears. Re-extend your arms, take your foot into Baddha Konasana. Keep your feet away, and bring your hands down, and then see, can you lean forward? How much can you lean forward? Press the outer feet into the floor, then one towards the other. And see, can you walk your hands forward? Have your face parallel towards the floor. And walk your hands back again. Close your legs and extend your legs forward. Now I want us to do Malasana, but I want you all to sit on your brick. So have your brick the second height. Just the preparation. Have your brick the second height, and then sit with your sitting bones onto the brick and extend your legs forward. And if you have any issues with your knees, don't take your knees too close towards your buttocks. So you're sitting, the brick is high, the brick is the second height. Then bend one leg, bend the other leg, and see how close can you bring your feet towards your brick. But if you have knee issues, Mary, be careful. If you have knee issues, keep your feet, or Jane as well, keep your feet further away. Have your feet together, and then see, can you spread your knees? But press while your heels down so that the calves are extending down towards your heels. Do not lift your heels. And then come forward. Your sitting bones are pressing into your brick now. And then see how far can you come forward. Have your face parallel to the floor. And feel it is your right heel pressing down the same amount than the left heel. And keep extending forward. And with your thighs, hug your trunk. And then breathe into your sacrum. Inhale there, exhale, spread. Then into your middle back. Inhale, exhale, spread. Into your upper back from the seventh cervical. Inhale, exhale, spread. And let the head hang. So that the head is now like a weight pulling your spine down. Look forward. Come back with your hands. Extend both of your legs. And then just sit sideways so you can see me better. Extend your legs. We're going to do one more time. Then you bend your legs again. And I just want to show you first. Have a look. You bring your feet as close as you can. Then you take your arms, then your legs wide, your arm like it's just done. Only that this time you take your arm around here, hold on to your outer ankle bone, around there, and then you press with your arms against your shin bones and let the head hang. So gradually the head is coming towards the floor. Even if it doesn't go to the floor, let the crown of your head face the floor. Retry. So first bend your legs. So still sitting on the brick, don't do it without the brick. Then widen your knees and first all of you extend forward as much as you can. Extend forward, walk forward, look towards your hands as well so that the front of your spine stays long. Then take your right arm, take it against your shin bone and go and hold on to your ankle bone, inner ankle bone, outer ankle bone. Then the left arm, still look forward. Press your upper arms against your shin bones so that you can feel when you're pressing against your shin bones, your spine is coming more out of your hips. And then release your head. Just let your head hang. And push more, push more. With your thighs, Stefan, grab your trunk. With your thighs, hug your trunk. And then let your head hang. And keep breathing and push your arms against your shin bones. And feel that the spine can become longer. And stay there and breathe into the back of your body. Into the middle back and into your upper back. Look along the floor, release your hands and extend your legs. Extend your legs. Come off the brick. We're going to do Trianga Mukha Eka Paschimottanasana. So you can still stay turned towards me. And you're sitting on a brick, or if you need more height, you can sit on more height. And then you bend your left leg back into Virasana. Did I say Trianga Mukha? Yes. Trianga Mukha and Crown Shasana we do. So bend the leg back and your hips have to be in line. So with the bricks it's quite easy to have the hips in line. Grip your outer hips, extend your arms up. Then keep the right heel, keep it extending forward so that the back of your leg stays long. Look up, but remember your lower ribs, don't push them forward. Exhale, come forward and keep looking up first. Press your left shin bone into the floor. Spread the sole of your left foot from the big toe to the little toe so that the little toe is still on the nail of your little toes on the floor. Turn your navel towards the right and then inhale if you can, otherwise you stay like this. Bend your elbows, draw your elbows towards me, draw your trunk towards the foot and release your trunk onto the leg. And your shoulders, move them away from your ears. Lift your elbows away from the floor. Raise your head. This time lift your arms up. Take them down and bend your leg. Bend your leg. So we're going to do Kranjasana with the leg, Kranjasanas with the leg in Virasana. Hold onto your right foot and again extend the leg. So don't try to have your spine upright. So lean back with your spine. Lean back with your spine. So that the leg is equidistant from the medium line as your trunk. Press your left shin bone down and then if you can bend your elbows and draw your trunk and your leg towards the center line. Then raise your head, extend your arms, take your legs straight down and then release your left leg. Look at the color of your foot. Take your right leg into Virasana and see that that your foot, the little toe side is on the floor as well. And don't do like a banana shape in the inside of your foot. The inner heel and the big toe are on one and the same line. Then raise your arms up for Urdhva Hastasana. Again, divide here your arm. This part goes up and the other part stays down. So you're nice and compact here. Look up, inhale, exhale, come forward. Keep looking up. Keep extending your left heel forward. Good. Turn your navel towards the left and then bend your elbows. Drag your spine like in Padangusthasana towards your foot first and then release your trunk. And keep your elbows up. And feel that you have weight onto your right shin bone. And then raise your head, raise your arms up again. Then take your hands down, bend your leg, and hold on to your foot. Inhale, exhale, extend the leg, and then lean back with your trunk. Don't have your spine upright. Lean back. And when you look at your foot, you should not see the inner heel. And then inhale, exhale, bend your elbows and draw your leg and your trunk towards the center. And then straighten your arms, release your leg. Take your right leg out. Then come off your brick Put your brick, keep your brick this way, but keep your brick like the second height. And then I want you to put your feet here. You sit on the floor, put your feet up there, and then sitting, extend here the back of your legs from the knee back towards your sitting bones. Keep your feet onto the brick. Lift your sternum better. Lift your sternum. Keep your head in the middle of your shoulders. Raise your arms up again for Urdhva Hastasana. Shoulder blades married. Take your shoulder blades in. Now your spine is perpendicular. Yes, lift your chin back. Lift your chin a little bit. And Delia, bring your shoulder blades in. Push your sacrum, all of you, well forward. Look up. Come down, hold on to your toes or to your little toes, wherever you reach, shin bones. And first look up again. Look up, Mary, look up. Bottom sternum to top sternum. Feel at the back of your body where you had the brick there in between your dorsal spine. Feel the dorsal spine pushing in. The inner thighs are drawing back. And then with your next exhalation, again, bend your elbows, drag your spine towards your feet, and then release your trunk. And then this time you can release your arms onto the floor and walk them forward. Keep spreading the soles of your feet. From the back of your knees, extend towards your heels. And from the back of your knees, extend back towards your sitting bones. And your sitting bones want to move towards the wall behind you. And then raise your head, walk your hands back, and then release your feet. So now I want you, but probably it's better if you open a blanket. We're going to release the lower back because sometimes when we do this forward bending, it's a bit hard on the lower back. So you just open your blanket so that you can slide better. And then you just come onto your knees. Like this. Make sure you have enough space behind you. Okay. And then have your knees onto the blanket, Donatella. And then take, like in Gomukhasana, take your right leg over the left. Turn your navel though towards your right knee. And then slide the left leg, the toes, don't let the toes move in. Slide the toes straight back to the wall behind you. Your arms forward, then first put your right arm onto the floor, then the left arm on top, and then release your head. Jane, if it's hurting your knee, just turn the knee a little bit in and out, otherwise lie on your back and cross your legs. So if you open your eyes underneath you, the tip of your nose has to be in line with the center of your knee. And extend the left big toe, extend it away so you can feel the inner left thigh is extending as well. And then breathe into your right buttock, right outer hip. And when you exhale, release. And raise your head. Put put your hands down, straighten your arms, and then just sit back, sit onto your right side, and then extend first both legs forward. Lift your kneecaps, let go, lift your kneecaps, let go, and then come back onto your knees, on the other side. Take your left leg over the right, and then let your right big toe point straight back, and then slide it straight back, because the foot wants to slide to the left, so keep it onto the right, extend it back, then bend your left forearm down first, then the right arm on top, and release your head, your forehead onto your arm. The tip of your nose in line with the center of the left knee, and your right big toe extended back. Is it okay, Jane? You shouldn't have any issues with your knee, and ideally your hips are in line. Keep breathing. Breathe into your sacrum bend, middle back, upper back. Raise your head, walk your hands back, straighten your arms, and then just sit onto your left side and extend both legs. And then get ready for Shavasana. So I'll put my socks on. Change this. Good. So make sure you're warm enough. And when you're down, feel the back of your head, feel it heavy. The head is heavy and your chest is light. Not the other way around. The head heavy and your chest is light. Palms are facing up. And then the fingers are curling slightly in. Let your eyeballs drop down towards the floor. Your tongue is dropping back. And your eardrums are drawn in. So mentally draw the whole of your body there onto the floor. And then feel the right side of your body, the left side of your body. That they have the same weight, or that you have placed them down in the same way. From your shoulder, from your right shoulder towards your right elbow, towards your hand, completely relax your arm. From your left shoulder to your left elbow, towards your left hand, completely let go. And draw all your senses in. Remember that Shavasana is the art of not doing, not acting, just being in the present moment. With every exhalation, allow all the tensions to leave the body. Mentally do a step inside of your body. Feel if you have any tension, any gripping, any holding, and then just let go. Let go. Everything. Any tension, any hold, any contraction, thoughts, emotion, everything, completely everything. Surrender your body completely to the flow. All the points of your back body melting into the floor. And just feel your breath. Feel your breath along the sides of your nostrils, through both of your nostrils moving in, along the sides of your throat, sides of your chest. And then feel your breath everywhere in your body.